Welcome back, guys. I'm Griselda. This is episode 4 of my weight loss journey. This week I'll go over my fitness pal. I give you guys a little update of what I did this week. Sneak peek into phase 4. So I'm 2 weeks away from finishing this program. And I also will let you guys know what I did to get through a tough workout this week. So if you want to hear all about this, please keep on watching. All right, so this is the end of week 6, phase 3 of the program. Last week I showed you guys before and after pictures from May 17 to last week, I think it was June 8. Went over how much weight I lost and how many inches in total I lost throughout the program. Going into phase 4, for the beginning of phase 4. The first workout that we're going to be doing on day 43 is Insanity Fit Test. Then it's a mixture of upper body, lower body, cardio. There's no day off the first week until Sunday. And the week after that, which is our last week, one day off. So a total of 2 days off for the next 2 weeks in terms of the workout. They look pretty intense, same intensity that we did this week. So not concerned. I feel like I will do better given that I had improved throughout the last 6 weeks since I started the program. So what I'm hoping for the next 2 weeks is to continue to see improvement in my measurements, see how much weight I continue to lose, and how much I can last in my workouts. So compared to first week I started to now, like I'm able to keep up with the workouts with minimal to non-rest in between. So let's say we do an exercise for 1 minute, then we stop for like 30 seconds and then continue with the next exercise. Usually I will stop before we get to the break of the actual exercise, but now I'm kind of keeping up, then take the break and then move on. So that I guess can be improvement from when I first started. So that is great because I do want to see myself pushing more in each exercise going forward. So that's something good that I've seen for this week. Moreover, yeah, the last exercise we did for this week was pretty intense. It was a combination of 4 exercises that he created and he named metrics. So it was Insanity Max 30, Max Out 15. It was mostly cardio and it was non-stop. That one was hard, although it was only 15 minutes. Then we did Sean's week 12 abs. And we did halfway through the workout was like 25 minutes, but we only did 12 minutes and a half. Then you switch into one of the Beachbody exclusive workout, which he mixed a little bit of Insanity Max 30, and I think T25. We did that starting at 6 minutes. It was like upper body slash cardio. It was kind of cool. And then we finished it up with plyometrics from the Insanity. I didn't do the last one because I was running out of time. I had a bunch of things to do and I didn't finish that piece of the workout, but between the first 3 it was a total of like 50 minutes worth of exercise. So it was pretty intense. And then the day before that, Sanity 30 sweat, and that was crazy. I think I posted on my Instagram.
So today's supposed to be day 40, but I'm on day 39, and I thought I was gonna die today. I want to tell you that my heart rate was at 170 since I started the workout. I'm out of breath. Tomorrow, I even got asthma right now. I have to use my pump. I like, can breathe.
how my heart rate went all the way to 170, like as soon as I started the workout, and it never slowed down. Like I couldn't breathe. I had to use my pump. I was just out of breath. But it is that high intensity because he used a lot of the larger muscle groups, so that will require a lot more energy, and it was pretty intense. So but I took my time in terms of like, okay, if I know I can only do 5 on this exercise, I'm gonna do 15 in the next one. But even then, like your heart rate will never slow down. It will always be like super high. So that's something to take into consideration if you're doing any of these exercise. The intensity is pretty high, so I would say like an advanced intermediate level. There is a way to modify, but even then, like you still get great results. But just to keep that in mind. I went over things that I didn't do last week that affected my emotion, how I was feeling, and my energy overall. So this week, I had a chance to listen to the podcast that he had. It was just like meant to be because it was about how to get through a tough workout. Um, and literally, it was spot on in terms of how I was feeling and how I'm still feeling. So pretty much it's he went over energy source and how your internal energy kind of shows and then you control at the same time. So he kind of put in perspective like how people go into a workout thinking about the negative and not so much of the positive that you get out of the workout, right? So the pain and gain that you always hear, it's it's pretty much like you create the pain and then you get the gains, right? So working out and exercising is the only thing that you are self-inflicting yourself with pain, right? Working out is painful. It hurts. You are always sore. But if you think about it, you're putting yourself through the pain so you can get something out of it. It sounds kind of weird, but it did make sense at the time when he was just I was listening to what he was saying. Yeah, and then some things that he said is pain that we can control, pain that you create. So let's say you are doing a plank for a minute and halfway through it, you feel the pain, your muscles is hurting. You have the control to stop or continue, right? He wants you to go into a workout knowing that the energy that you are producing, the energy you have is coming from you. So if you're going to work out and like your energy is so negative, it's so like low, like you're not gonna get the best workout or you're not gonna really enjoy the workout. But if you turn this energy around and you make it so positive that you'll think, what do I want to gain from this workout, right? Rather than like, oh my god, I know it's gonna hurt, I know it's gonna suck, but like how are you turning that negative? A couple of my workouts were going to be so hard that I was just like, oh my god, how am I gonna get through this workout? This part of the workout is gonna hurt and I'm not gonna do it. So I already have a mindset very negative towards the workouts, but when I listened to the podcast, it kind of changed my way of thinking around hard workouts, right? Just knowing that you're doing the workout and at the end of the workout you are gonna feel so much better about yourself, and that what you are doing is not like a punishment, but more so a way of you controlling your pain, you controlling what you're doing, and you are in charge, right? The exercise, the workout is not in charge, you are in charge. So kind of switching that mentality helped me so much this week because I had back-to-back workouts where the intensity was pretty high, and rather than me thinking, oh my god, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna pass out, I'm not gonna do it, I was really like, my mind was somewhere else, but I was still doing the exercise and I was not stopping as much as I was doing before. So one of the hard workouts that I've done is the push-ups. It's a push-up sequence where you're tapping your shoulders going into the ladder, and it burns your shoulders. Like your arms are done at the end of the workout, and usually he wants you to get through 5 reps going back and forth, and the most I gotten is 3, but I was able to get 4, close to like 4.5, and that was like an accomplishment. I feel very empowered of the exercise because I changed that mentality. Oh my god, this is gonna hurt, let me just do it. I control the pain, I control the exercise, so I'm gonna do the best I can so I can maximize my results, which is gonna turn into being stronger, getting leaner muscles, and my endurance is gonna be a lot better, and maybe it will speed up the process of me getting better results. So better results, I'll recommend you guys listen to it if you feel that you don't know how to get through a tough workout. It'll kind of also help you with your motivation if you are going through this trend. Like, I feel like I've been off for like the last 2 weeks. Like, I'm doing my workouts, I'm following the schedules, but I don't feel 100%. And that's kind of weird, but the podcast helped me a little bit to kind of like get back into myself and understand like the workouts is gonna be hard. Not everything's gonna be always perfect, but yeah, it helped me definitely to get through this week, for sure, and to help me to prepare mentally for the upcoming week, which is phase 4. All right, let's move on to results. So last week I gave you guys a number around the scale. So I had lost a total of 15 pounds since May 17, when I took measurements. So this week I did measurements. So I'm going over 4 measurements. So I'm doing chest, waist, hip number 1, and hip number 2. So hip 1 is like the smaller area on my hips, and the number 2 is the wider. So May 17, my chest was at 42.25. Today I'm at 39.5. Waist is still 33 since May 17. And like I mentioned before, I don't know if it's because I did a wrong measurement the first time, what happened, but I might just leave it at 33 for now. Waist, hip number 1, it was 41. Now I'm down to 39. Hip measurement number 2 was 45.5. Now I'm down to 43. So give or take 5 or 6, maybe 7 inches overall since the first measurements. I'm not stepping into the scale until the end of the program. I don't want to know any numbers around like how much weight I lost, because I already told you guys how I feel about the weight. If you missed the video, I'll link them for you so you guys can go back and review all of them and understand my process since the episode 1 of this weight loss journey. Let's go over some progress. So in terms of my workouts, they are getting better. I feel stronger, so I don't take as many breaks as I used to when I started the program. And I feel like my endurance had improved. So a lot of improvement around the way I'm performing in my workouts, which I hope it translates to a better results going into phase 4 of the program. Phase 4, like I mentioned before, it seems similar to phase 3. Still like a mixture of upper body, lower body, and a lot of high impact and high intensity exercise. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet for this week, guys, because nothing changed much compared to last week. Motivation was still one of the biggest struggles for me this week. I continue to use my fitness pal, but for those of you that watched last week's video, if you signed up and you was able to start tracking your meals, let me know. I added my username in the description box so you guys can go and see what I eat on a daily basis, and how much weight I'm losing every week, because it shows you how much weight have you lost in there too. And that's it for this week. So thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and leave your comments down below. Yeah, I hope you guys like the video, and I'll see you next week.